Alright, welcome back to Eddie Let's Play. We are playing Bayonetta.
Hi everyone.
Whee!
If you were paying attention, you'll notice that I all of a sudden got HP again.
It's because as soon as we cut off, he died.
Yeah. I walked over here not realizing that a fight would start, and I got killed. Linda's was between takes, so here we are.
Yay.
This guy ain't got nothing on me.
Oh my god, let me set a timer while I am thinking of it. Holy crap. Yay, all done. Ah, dude, my
Had
arm is
enough of this
cramping.
Your arm's cramping?
Yeah.
Oh shit, why is it cramping?
Too much fun, you know. Actually, I don't know why it's cramping. It's like, not just, okay, so it's not only in my fingers, but also at my elbow and also at my shoulder.
Gotcha.
Pissing me off.
Have you been, like, exercising or anything?
No, I haven't done anything today or yesterday. I was just playing Night in the Woods earlier, so.
Doing some exercise would be good. I should go walking today.
You
But
should.
I've got, like, this sore on my foot that's kind of uncomfortable when I'm wearing shoes, so I'm
Ooh.
kind of like,
That sucks.
It's making me not want to walk, but, like, I want to walk just on principle.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. The thing is, too, is it started to get hot again, so now I'm just like,
Oh, yeah,
gotta wait
dude.
until, like, 8.
For all of March, it was over 90 degrees here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's way too hot.
It's hotter than it usually is in March. I mean, not March, sorry, May. Jeez. Okay, I can't get my month straight. But May. In May, it was over 90 degrees.
Which is weird because over here we've been getting like a ton of rain.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It never rains there. That's crazy.
Oh, we've been getting like a ton of it.
Huh.
Which, like, it's kind of like either God just answered like everybody's prayers of rain. Because, like, no joke, people have been praying for rain for years.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, that climate change could actually be real.
Yeah.
Contrary to
Wow.
what
Who would have thought?
some people believe. Yeah. I think that, like, the silly thing about it is that, like, there's a lot of people who point out, like, well, freaking, look, there's snow and, like, whatever. And it's just like, yeah, well, climate change doesn't necessarily mean, like, you know, a very simple, one-dimensional, like, change in climate.
Yeah. It's
It's going to be
dynamic.
very, yeah. And a lot of, like, from what I've been hearing from a lot of, like, climatologists, they're saying that, like, we're expected to just see, like, more, like, extreme weather.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the scary thing. It's like, yeah, the weather's probably not going to be all too much different, except that, like, it's going to be extreme compared to what it used to be.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
why
like,
it's
I
called
define
climate change, not global warming. Because it's not just
Yeah.
warm, it's also colder in the winters.
Especially because, like, the global warming thing kind of didn't make sense to everybody because, like, people would see, like, yeah, well, things aren't necessarily hotter all over. Like, yeah, it's hotter, like, on a global average.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, but this area is, like, freezing its butt off. And it's like, okay, well, let's review the science again. And then it's like, oh, yeah, the climates are changing. It's not just global warming.
Yeah. That's me.
Kind of makes me... That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
You're a big dragon with 2 heads
Yeah.
and a baby's head.
Yes, of course.
This guy is hard.
Oh, yeah, I can
Because
tell
of
because you
that.
just got hit and you almost died.
Yeah. It's because of that. Like, he's relatively easy-ish, but, like, his timing is kind of weird. So, like, he'll always, like, chomp twice, usually, before throwing his head about. Or, whatever. That was actually like the first time I saw him do something that was off pattern.
Uh-oh.
Like that's off freaking pattern.
Huh.
I was used to him doing like his 2 chomps and then like goes at you and then shoots fireballs, not like what he just did,
Yeah.
where he's like swinging his head around. So like I'm used to 2 chomps, jump, and then come back, and then fireball. And that was 2 chomps and a thing. It's gonna shoot a fireball now. Oh, friggin'. His patterns are weird.
Yup. He doesn't do what anyone tells him to do.
He's like, I'm my own dragon. I don't do anything for anybody.
Ooh. Ouch.
This is gonna be frustrating.
Clearly. Ah, my leg is asleep. Oh, Jesus.
Could wake it up.
You know what?
Slap it around.
Whatever.
The witch hunts are over.
Oh, my eye keeps switching
Continue.
too.
Yeah.
Today is a lot for me.
Is it the allergies?
No, it's not hurting, it's just twitching.
Oh. Are you like stressed?
I don't know. My arms are
twitch is
both
so bad.
aching now. My leg is asleep. My eye is twitching, and everything is really loud. Wonder if I have the flu.
Good.
'Cause,
Definitely
like,
got a lot of aches going right now.
yeah. My like both arms hurt at this point, and my chest is starting to feel like that kind of achy that you get when you have the flu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh, God. Maybe I should just practice piano for a while and like chill out.
Do you have a piano?
Yeah, I have a keyboard.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a keyboard for years. It's been in the storage room at my mom's house for a while.
Yeah.
So I found it the other day, and hopefully I'm gonna get a new guitar for my birthday so that I can practice that too.
Nice.
Because I have a guitar, but it's way too big for me. Like, my
Right.
mom's boyfriend bought it for me when I was like 15, and it is way too big for my gay little hands, and I can't use it. So I would like a new guitar that actually works for me.
Getting a well-sized instrument is like pretty important, which
Yeah.
also kind of sucks because like a lot of parents, you know, they get their kids instruments like when they're not fully grown.
Yeah, and then they grow out of it. Or it's too
Yeah.
big when it starts.
I got that on the first fucking try.
Yay!
shit.
Spin, 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 spin! Oh, making me dizzy. Oh, Jesus. Oh. But yeah, so
Bayonettas.
I've been learning like piano scales and stuff.
Nice.
And I know how to play some basic stuff. Like I can play for Ellis. From memory. Which is cool.
Oh, yeah. Now you gotta learn how to play Xanark Land from Final Fantasy X.
Dude, I've never even played Final Fantasy.
It's an okay series.
It's an okay series. Okay.
Yeah, it's one that's kind of more hit or miss and kind of like a journey through game development in the ages sort of thing, because like the first game is like super simple, but like it's super simple in the RPG way. Like all RPGs are kind of templated off of that. Then later on they started getting a lot more like cinematic with their with what their games are.
Oh, okay.
But then it kind of becomes more of a hit or miss type thing, because it's like, okay, well this one was really good, and then like you play another one, it's like this one was not my favorite.
Oh, I got you.
So like a Final Fantasy X, I think, is one that I think a lot of people kind of reference when they're talking about that, because like Final Fantasy X itself was like really good, but then they released Final Fantasy X-2, which was like it's supposed to be like a sequel to it, but like it wasn't as good. And I think part of the reason people gave it poor opinions was because the game was based on a side character who is more of a love interest for the main character of the original game.
Uh-huh.
And so a lot of people were kind of not into that.
Okay, so wait. You're telling me there's a Final Fantasy X-2?
Yep.
Why didn't they just make it 11?
Because Final Fantasy 11 was an online game, I think.
What the
Yeah.
I don't understand Final Fantasy, and I don't think I ever will.
So the one thing that I think to understand about it is that like each title, like each Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 8, whatever, like all of those, they're all completely separate universes from each other.
Oh.
You're in no position.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, my infernal partners.
And so that's why it's kind of like you can't really play like Final Fantasy 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 because it's like, oh well, each time you go into them you're going to have characters that have the same names. So like one character that I think has been in like all of the Final Fantasy games is Sid, but like just because he's been in like all the games, he's not like the same Sid from the last game.
Oh, that's weird, but cool.
Yeah, they just always reuse the names, and so then people are like, ah, yeah, Sid, like he's in this game, he's in this game, but like it's always a different rendition of him. It's like American
Alright.
Horror Story, maybe.
It's good to know.
This guy's a stupid piece of junk.
You're a stupid piece of junk.
I try not to be.
Aw. Just kidding.
God damn it.
Beat him in the dick.
These guys are annoying because you can only hurt them like a specific way.
Whoa. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's sometimes things that you can pick up and like throw at people.
Interesting. I didn't realize that. Dude, I want to go to Las Vegas. Right now.
Again.
Yeah, again.
I mean, if you had the money, you could always get a plane ticket.
Dude, you gotta have a lot of money to go to Las Vegas, though.
It's true, because if you don't have money with you, then like you kind of can't really do anything except for
Yeah.
hang out.
Cause like I don't give a shit about gambling. I don't like gambling. It's not that I have anything against it. It's just not fun for me. But I love the luxury of Las Vegas. That's my favorite part. I like relaxing by the pool and drinking 32 ounces of mango margarita at once. That's my shit.
At least it's not a 40 ounce.
That's true. But
40 ounce margarita.
God, I remember one time I actually drank most of one of those, one of the 32 ounces, and I got so hungover by like 5 p.m.
Yeesh.
Because I woke up and I went to the pool and I got one of those big ass mango drinks and I drank like 2/3 of it, and on my way inside from the pool I went to the America restaurant because I was staying at New York. I went to the America restaurant and I got a cup of coffee because they have really good coffee there, and also I was drunk. So I was getting the coffee and I opened it to put sugar in it, and I poured flaming hot coffee all over my left hand. And I looked at it and I was like, I bet that hurts. Because I was so drunk I didn't feel a thing.
You didn't really, like, you just like, you knew it was gonna hurt, but you're just like, man, I don't feel that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know me. I don't have a lot of fun getting really drunk. because I just get like I'm a really sloppy drunk. I'm a very loosey goosey person, and when I get drunk, I'm falling over and I'm slurring my speech, and even if it's like not that much alcohol, as soon as I pass tipsy, I'm drunk. So like I did that, and I usually don't do that, and I got the coffee, I poured it all over my hand, and then I went up to my room and I ordered chicken wings at room service. Oh my god.
Wings are pretty good.
And by the time I was done with my chicken wings, I was so hungover. It wasn't like I had a bad headache or anything, but when I get really hungover, I get dehydrated and exhausted. So, the people I was with were like, let's go walk down the strip and see some stuff. And I was like, ugh. So we did, and I was like double fisting bottles of water. I had one in each hand, and I was just like chugging, because every few steps I would be like, I gotta lean on something. Oh god.
Plus, like, the drinking already is already dehydrating you, and it's just hot out there.
Yeah, it was so hot. I mean, it was like nighttime eventually, but it was so hot, and I was so tired, and I felt like I was gonna puke in the street.
Did you puke in the street, though?
I did not puke in the street, thank God. Yeah, that's probably the most hungover I've ever been, was that one time. 'Cause I rarely ever get hungover. Sometimes, weirdly enough, I get like a headache just from drinking a couple sips, but it's not like a hangover headache, it's just like a headache.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever really had much of a hangover before either, but I do remember there was one time where I drank, and sorry. When I drank, it was like some Kahlua rum.
I remember the story.
Yeah, and I just spent like the whole night throwing up, and it fucking sucked.
Yep.
Like, I hated it, and it's like nothing I can do. I was like trying to play something with Soul String, and I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed, and so I go to bed, and then like the next thing I know, I'm waking up, and I'm just like, just puking the whole time.
And I've been around you before. For those who don't know, Kero is a scream puker.
Yeah, I yell a lot when I puke.
You yell more than anyone I've ever known when you puke.
Yeah, I don't know how it is that people puke quietly.
I don't know how it is that people have to scream.
I can't get myself to puke quietly though. Like, I've tried, and it's just not physically possible. My vocal cords are going to like release sound.
Well, it's because you're putting strain on them or something. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're definitely doing something.
I'm trying to get all that evil out.
Yeah, alcohol is definitely evil.
Oh yeah, it's a chemical made from rot, and it rots what drinks it.
That's true. Yeah, it's quite literally.
Yeah. Zach's been saying he's been cutting back on alcohol, which I think is really good. Seems like everybody's like cutting back on things right now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not, but
Well, maybe there's something to cut back on. Or maybe you don't really have anything to cut back on, though.
I mean, I could probably cut back on the tequila, but I only drink tequila like once a week.
Right.
And that's because I'm
really
at a
all that
karaoke bar with my friends.
Right. I fucking hate this enemy. Like, of all the enemies, this one I do not like the most.
Why?
Because, like, almost every enemy has, like, a, audible tell for when they're going to attack you.
Uh-huh.
But this guy kind of doesn't.
Oh.
Like, it's all visual, and, like, I'm pretty bad at it. And it's not, like, obviously visual either. It's just, like, you have to be watching its body language.
Yeah.
Oh my god, another? Oh, that's the same one.
Yeah. Oh, you got aided.
And they do that. They bite you and then they throw you.
Bad puppy. Actually, it's a good puppy, and Bayonetta's the bad one.
Shoot. Oh, God's making a whole bunch of fucking monstrosities. Like, what the fuck?
They're not monstrosities before she beats the shit out of them.
That's true.
They're just
At
pretty
least
little
they were
angels.
prettied up monstrosities.
Alright, next time on Itty Let's Play. Whoa! Things are happening. Hold on.
Maybe we should just wait for this.
Oh my gosh, how did we end up back up there? What's happening?
I have no idea what's happening right now. Oh, but this part is a cool part. Check this out. Bayonetta's gonna go crazy.
I believe it.
See? All those
Whoa.
guns just backed up.
She just went very
There she
crazy.
goes. Yeah. Alright, catch you later, everybody.
Oh yeah. Bye.
See you next time.